just being attacked again.
Yeah, I know. It just gets attacked all the time. Oh well, let's get going.
Whoa, Steve, you got a shield. I have to try that.
Oh, no way, Alex. You have to have a lot of training to work a shield. Come on, let's go save the village.
All right.
Whoa! Elytra Wings. No way! You have to let me try those on.
Sorry, Steve. You need a lot of training to wear these wings.
Oh, come on. Please. I'll let you have the shield. Come on, please.
Well, okay.
Oh, these are so amazing.
Just make sure you...
Up and away.
Look up before you fly up. Wow! This shield hardly needs any training. You okay, Steve? Steve?
On the table, another epic wave of Minecraft survival mode action figures from Mattel. There's Alex with Elytra Wings, Defend and Discover Steve, Hostile Zombie Pigman, Attacking Wither Skeleton, and a teleporting Enderman with a little more port to its tele. Let's get right to it. We have to start with Alex and those Elytra Wings, don't we?
Whoa, this is teleporting madness.
How many survival mode Alexes have we seen so far? And now another one. This one looks to be really fun though. On the back of the box, a quick crafting guide on how to craft a diamond sword. If you want to go for a glide, travel to the end cities. They're the only place to find Elytra. Snap Elytra on back, Alex is ready for takeoff. And of course, other figures available. Shall we open the wings of this pack? Alex outside of the package, and I'm thinking her posture just looks not too well. Are you okay, Alex? You look like you have hooked back or something, whatever hooked back is.
I'm fine.
Well, that's good to see. From what it looks like, another Alex figure, really similar to some of the other Alex figures I've collected. I don't see any action features on her back though, so this is just a standard figure with head rotation 360, arms, and leg movement. I wouldn't want to chance that waist. Of course, we have a diamond sword. And of course, the most important accessory, the Elytra Wings. Let's see if we could snap those onto her back somehow. It looks like we have a transparent panel that is just going to fit over the shell of her body. Underneath her head. I think I'll separate her arms out a little bit. That might help fit the sides in a little bit. Nope, not yet. There we go. Ah, that explains the posture. She needs to lean a little bit forward to be able to stand. So the panel just snaps onto the back like so. It did help to pull those arms out, that way the sides of the panels can fit down the side of her torso. And now we have an excellent flying Minecraft figure. Looks like we can rotate these wing panels all the way around. And it looks like there are some ball joints inside, and we get a little bit of outward rotation as well. Flappy. So this would be a great Alex to pick up if you have not picked a survival mode Alex up yet. That's a really nice addition to the Minecraft survival mode figures. Oh, and look at there, they were designed to overlap just a little bit. That's a pretty good detail. Thanks for floating by, Alex.
Anytime.
I suppose Steve should be next. Defend and Discover Steve. With compass and shield. Oh, and a torch. On the back of the box, a crafting guide for a shield. That's a lot of different wood types. Taking arrow fire? No problem. With your trusty shield, arrows can ricochet off your shield and hit other entities. Click compass onto back of shield. Ooh, that's a nice feature. Pop and flip shield banner and reclip onto shield. Also a nice feature. Plus other figures available. Okay, Steve, let's get you out. And Steve outside of the package, looking all about Steve. This Steve looks to be the action feature Steve with the lever on back. I sense some arm movement. Let's give that a try. For some reason I thought the torch would be in that arm. So pretty much what we have seen with Steve many times from before. These are good, playable, solid action figures, not as fancy as say Jazzwares, but a little more adventurous. Something you would take on with you to the trampoline, or maybe whitewater rafting, that sort of figure. And here is the all-so-awesome shield, right now decorated creeper-like. Let's see if we could figure this shield out. Panel just pops out. Pretty simple. Almost too easy. There we go. Pop back out. Flip around. Returned it to creeper. Very nice. They really didn't need to do the flip out feature, and that's just kind of like an added bonus. And we'll fit our compass over here. There we go. Stuck inside. Oops, now the creeper's upside down. There we go. And then let's place on shield to hand. Oh, looks like we have a little bit of rotation on the hand grip. That's also nice. So we can rotate the shield just a little bit so it's not always just straight forward. We can rotate it a little bit, say, sideways. And now the action feature will come in handy. Someone's shooting arrows at Steve. And his arm is so heavy. There we go. Yep, still heavy. There we go. Now he can deflect all those arrows, snowballs, or eggs. We seen any eggs yet in the survival mode accessories? That would be kind of fun to see. I'd like to see some eggs. So another great Steve figure. And if you haven't tried out a survival mode figure yet, this would be a good Steve to try. Nice to have that shield accessory, much better than say just a pickaxe. However, it would have been nice to have a pickaxe included with this, or a sword. But I'm sure one would turn up. Thanks, Steve.
Anytime.
It's Hostile Zombie Pigman time. Funny, it was just a week ago that I mentioned I had not found a survival mode Zombie Pigman yet, and just the next day I was out at the stores and there was their one. Really interested to see how they did this guy, especially the flesh around the head, see if we have any layering, that sort of thing. The figure's unique function, slash with a sword. On the back of the package, a quick crafting guide for a gold sword. If lightning strikes within 4 blocks of a pig, it spawns into a zombie pigman. Push down for slashing sword. Other figures available. Now I am almost thinking the zombie pigman was from a previous wave, perhaps? But I found it jumbled up with some of the newer figures. It's kind of hard to tell what wave is where and what, why, and when. How about we just open it and play with it? Okay, Zombie Pigman outside of the package, one of my favorite characters. On first inspection, looks like we have pretty good detail for a survival mode figure. I'm really curious about the head, making sure it's not completely flat. And it looks like there's a little bit of relief going on between the outside of the pig head and the inner skull. Not as much as I would like. I think the Jazzwares did that much better. But at least it's there. Overall paint looks pretty good. Again, these aren't as detailed. But I do like the surface texture of the sculpt of the arms and legs and body torso. If you get the guy in the right light, you can kind of see those reflect off of it. It's not perfectly smooth, it's a little bit rough. We only have one accessory with this figure, the golden sword of the nether. Place that on there. And action feature, like Steve, a good solid sword swing. That is one of the most classic and long-enduring action features. The Zombie Pigman doesn't turn out to be the most spectacular of survival mode figures, but it's still really nice to see in the collection. Now we move on to the attacking Wither skeleton, who last time I think we saw was with the Wither Warfare pack. I'm excited to see this one again, as last time I was not too impressed with its sword slashing arm. If this is the same figure, perhaps it will work differently, or maybe it's a little different. We shall see. On the back of the box, a crafting guide on how to make a stone sword. Lots of swords this time in the crafting guides. After defeating a wither skeleton, it may drop a wither skull, a key component to crafting the wither. Push arm and release for slashing action, wear and remove wither skull. I like that feature right there. And of course, other figures available. What say we whether or not open the wither skeleton? Outside of the box with old Withy Skelly. Something doesn't seem right here. Oh, the headpiece is upside down. Oh wait, the whole figure's upside down. This wither also has some interesting articulation. This wither skeleton, ultra skinny. Really could eat something. A nice tall skeleton toy. So let's test out this arm. It already feels like it's ready to go. It's really recoiled back right now. Oh wow. This has a lot more spring to what I had before. Yeah, for sure, getting a lot more tension than I did on my first wither skeleton. However, bringing back my original V1 wither, I'm noticing my arm is actually getting a little better. I have a feeling it's kind of the weight of the sword. When you place that giant heavy sword on this spindly little skeleton arm, it doesn't always perform as strongly as you would think it would. It's not your typical sword action figure slasher, as there is no lever on the back to give it some additional strength. It's all in the wither ball joints. A condition it may or may not need surgery on later in life. And of course we have the wear and remove wither skull. This is kind of a weird feature because it's just like placing its skull on top of its head. Kind of strange. I mean, I get the whole thing like, oh, you killed a wither skeleton and now you have a head skull to make a wither perhaps with, but he still has his head though. Like, wouldn't it wither make more sense if you could just remove the entire head? But then of course I don't think you would be able to do this trick, which is one of my favorite tricks. I don't like it one bit. You're a sick man. Sorry, Steve. So that is the wither skeleton. This is another nice survival mode figure, not the best, but still a little bit of fun if you need a hostile mob figure to pick up. And now this gives you an opportunity to pick one up by itself instead of with the giant wither. Hey, what's wrong with the giant wither toy? We're pretty fun. We've always got some good jokes. Do you hear any good jokes lately? No, I haven't. Aww. And time to finish up with the teleporting Enderman unique function screaming mouth action. Well, I think he did that last time, so it can't be too unique. On the back of the box, a quick crafting guide for an eye of Ender. Is that even possible? Endermen everywhere. While other mobs spawn in specific locations, only Ender mobs can naturally appear in any dimension. Action features, push down button for Screaming Enderman mode, plus other figures available. And remove from package. Whoa, nice teleportation trick. Hey, but you forgot your endstone block. Oh, there it is. So as we have seen before, this Enderman has been out, only we have a little bit of teleportation going on his legs and arms. A really nice effect, actually. I really kind of like it. It's very, very transparenty. And I like the purpleness to it, although they didn't really paint any of the extras on the back like they did the front. Those little teleportation twinkles, if you can call it that. Surprisingly, he's standing pretty good off the stand right now. But the stand definitely gives you some stability when you're holding those arms out, and when you're giving him a block to hold on to, you really need that stand then. I'm trying to think, did the last one even come with a block? I don't think he did he? Or maybe he did. To the archives! Anyhow, the action feature is quite simple. Lever on the back, pull down.
I don't scream like that, really.
So yeah, he has that really cool screaming effect. Look. Actually, he's kind of tippy right now, even with that stand. Just don't move him around too sudden. Quick comparison with the normal Enderman, complete black. I want to say there is a third Enderman teleporting about from the sandstone settlement, but as I look around my office, I think he has teleported to a different office. Thanks for stopping by, guys.
Anytime.
Before we move on too far, let's continue my quest to collect all the Pac-Man mashems. I'm getting really close. So far, we've found everything but the orange ghost Clyde. So this is exciting beyond belief to try again for Clyde. And it's another Blinky. Blinky the red ghost looking right at us. Is this my third or fourth Blinky? I'm getting totally lost. Blinky, where's Clyde? I don't think he knows. The hunt continues. And there is our new collection of Minecraft survival mode figures. I think this is wave 4 or 5. The way these have been released has been a little bit staggered, as I think the spinning blaze might also be in this collection, but right now it is doing the spin cycle in the laundry room. This collection of figures wins pretty good. Steve and Alex are some of the best ones yet. Wither Skeleton and Zombie Pigman are a great mob to pick up. And I really like this in-progress teleporting Enderman. He is fully dialed into his job. And there he goes.
No fair. The Enderman gets to leave early, so do I.
Guys, we have to complete the review.
Wanna get lunch? I haven't eaten in years.
Sounds good to me.
Minecraft survival mode figures from Mattel appear on store shelves fall 2017. They run about $12 a piece. If you like the larger, more play durable survival mode action figures, this collection is for you. There's a good variety with this wave. Alex is fun to fly around, Steve has that shield, and you can play hide and go seek with that Enderman. Just make sure to set some ground rules with that Enderman, or you might not see it again. That's what I have to say about that.
Hide and go seek with a squirrel is even harder. Thanks for watching Squirrel Stampede. Please like, share, subscribe.
Aw man, how do I always get these things stuck on my head? A little help, Alex?
I've got my own problems. Yikes.
Bringing back old V1 Wither. This arm is actually working a lot better now. Thanks a lot, guys. You're really making me look stupid today. Sorry. Spindly little skeleton arm. It doesn't always perform as would you wabadikabada.